on Sunday. Oh, God. See, I'm in transition. It don't make any difference who's speaking if the word is coming forth. See, I'm not caught up in personality. I'm caught up in the word of God. And the word of God coming with anointing, then I'm moving forward in God. Can't transition if you don't have the application of principles of power. Now watch this. That locates intelligence that creates. See, I got to have this application of power, all of it in application. It locates intelligence that creates. I cannot create anything, Brother McGowan, unless I got intelligence. So if I'm not applying what I'm trying to transition to, then there's no intelligence and I won't get there. Y'all can jump and shout, but I'm giving you something to make you stand. Hello, somebody. Because a young lady was talking last night about in the business, and she was saying, I want you to know, this is what happened. I was an English teacher. I think she was an English teacher. She said, I quit my job to start a business. And it got hard. But I didn't quit. She said I had to go get a secondary job when I left my primary job to make money to invest in my business. Y'all listen. God had a calling in her life, and she was in transition. And even though there was a struggle, she was telling other business people, just because you're having a business don't mean you ain't gonna struggle. But while you're struggling, don't give up. You got to invest something while you're struggling. And most of the time when we're transitioning, we don't like to invest something. So what? You're crying, still invest? God, hello somebody. Man, I went crazy sitting there last night. I just wanted to run right there, but I said, I better hold myself in here, because they may think, you know, I just want to be dignified. Been the people, you know, pronounce the beginning and end of my words, you know. Can't. So then thirdly, what she says, that locate intelligence that creates appropriate thoughts that is involved in overtaking my now. Let me say this again. Here's the application to my application of transition. It says that if I want to apply what the Word of God says to transition, then first of all, I can apply the principles of power. Not just principles, but principles with power. That locate intelligence that creates appropriate thoughts that is involved in overtaking my now. Are y'all with me? My now is right now. But my now, watch this, my now does not have anything to do with what God said in His Word. Because He told Abraham, Abraham, you're in a now. But I want you to leave your now and go to your where. Y'all listen. Your now is with your family. Your now, they're providing everything. But there's a where that you need to go to, and the only way you're going to go is just through transition. And some of us will continue with our now, and we never go to where God wants us to be, because we are happy with our now. God said, get out of your now and go where I'm sending you. You are greater than your now. You are greater than your circumstance and your situation. My God. Content with now. But so Abraham, I'm tired of looking at you and your now. His father was rich. But God is saying, I don't want you to have what your father had. I want you to have more than what your father had. So you can't be content with your now. Get up and go to a place where. Now watch this. The transition of where wasn't even identified before the process was coming. So he went to his where on nothing but a promise. I'm helping somebody in here. You are transitioning, and you may not have all the answers, but God has promised you that if you leave your now and transition to where He's going, that the promises of God will take you there. Do you believe in His promises? Do you understand what I'm saying? I like that. Anyway, everybody say the application of transition. So let us fix this thing. Here we go. Okay. So now, as a pastor, because I was so encouraged that they encouraged me. I don't know about you, but I was getting encouraged. I was saying, now God, what do you want me to do now? Transition. Watch this. It means to switch, to change, to pass on. So we're dealing with a transition. Dr. Mercer and talked about the shifting in the kingdom. Yes. Now watch this. The Hebrew term for shifting deals with rearranging based on God's thoughts. So God is saying, in order for me to shift you and shift the kingdom, I got to rearrange some things in your life.